All right, all right. Good morning, everybody. Happy Friday, everybody. How's everybody doing this morning?
Good morning.
Good morning.
Doing
Good morning.
well.
Good, guys. We're still down here in Atlanta, getting ready to head out back up to the DMV this afternoon. But having a phenomenal time down here in Atlanta area for the Atlanta.
Awesome.
Yeah, had a good time. Good time down here. Um, but guys, let's go around the room. Let's any gratitude, anything you're grateful for this morning. Of course, I'm just grateful to be in the land of the living. Just grateful for just we just got a chance to just present who we are and just share some information. Take their mindset to another level, do more business, elevate their careers. So, just grateful also for the Atlanta Dream Team down here. They just showed us a lot of love, and everything. So we really appreciate all of them. I see Marcella. Hey, Marcella and Natasha. So yeah, we just really felt the love in Atlanta. So we just appreciate Atlanta Dream Team so much. All right. Anybody else, guys? What you grateful for? Tim, I'm hearing you come choppy. I'm not sure if you're talking or.
No, I was driving, but I just stopped.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
You were hearing something.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I was driving and I was just in a
Gotcha.
little area, right? It's kind of bad where I was at. So I just stopped. Yeah, so I'm grateful, man. I'm grateful for, just, being healthy on today and family's doing well. My mom was actually doing better in the hospital. Got to spend time with her yesterday. So praise God with that. Um, and just grateful, for the dream team, being a part of this team that we're with. And just, having just good friends and fellowship with folks that we can reach out and count on. Besides our immediate family is great, but it's good to have an extension of your family, that people you may not be connected by bloodline, but spiritually, and we're connected in through, us on this team that, the Lord brought us all together and that we connect. And, a lot of us have the same type, work ethic, the same type of goals. And when you have a mastermind that you can get with other people, I mean, we just can do more together. And I just appreciate and grateful to being a part of this team and who we are.
All right, thank you again, Tim. Hold it down there. It was an awesome class on Friday, Wednesday. So thank you. Appreciate
you. You're welcome. Thank you. Appreciate it.
Yeah. All right, guys, going around the room. Anything else you're grateful for on this morning?
I'll go. Just to echo you and Tim, just grateful for being on this side of the earth. Didn't have to be that way, but he saw fit this morning, so I'm grateful. Grateful for being connected to so many good people. And it's it's been a true blessing to still be sticking around in the business for a couple of years. So I am really grateful.
Awesome.
Good morning, family.
Morning.
Good morning.
I just want to say that I'm grateful, first of all, to be here this morning. I'm grateful for just getting up and knowing the love of Christ. I'm grateful for you all. You all are great motivators. I love the energy and the closeness of our team. I had to explain to someone this week, what being a part of a virtual brokerage was. And it was awesome just getting the opportunity to tell somebody about how you can be closer to people that you don't see every day, don't have to go to the office with every day, and have more success because of your relationships. So I absolutely love the
Mhm.
Dream Team, and I'm thankful for our dynamic.
All right, so I have to jump in here and say I'm grateful for Rod. Man, y'all, he killed it on stage, okay? He preached a whole sermon. But honestly, keeping it real though, I mean, his consistency is amazing in terms of the delivery. And I think that's something that we have to be very, very thankful for because yeah, I mean, things that we are used to and we get accustomed to, he delivered on stage, and I know it was well received in his own Rod style, despite some technical difficulties. And I'm grateful for the fact that he was able to come to Atlanta and hang with us. So yeah, looking to
Yes.
really, I'm anticipating Atlanta exploding. Just with all of our rep share groups down here and really becoming a dynamic team here in Atlanta with the things that we're doing here. So I'm excited about that.
Yes. Woo. Thank you, Natasha. Appreciate again all the love from Atlanta. It's just good to see our family on the front row. I can look over there and get some energy from them, and just y'all encouraged me yesterday, and yeah, we it's funny. I had so many people coming up just thanking me just for giving God honor.
Yeah.
So many people, Natasha, came up to me just saying thank you. You made
Yeah, I saw you having prayer meetings in the corner. I was spotting stuff out. Don't worry, I got you.
Yeah.
Listen, you didn't see me. I stretched my head out and I was like, Lord, do what you're
Oh,
doing
man.
over there. I was praying, and you don't know it, but
Yeah, we got people
happened.
coming up asking us to pray for them in their business.
Wow, that is awesome.
That is a blessing.
We released the other
Yes.
speakers to also represent their faith. Paula Snow, she's the icon of the year for EXP, and she's a lead. She wasn't holding back.
Is it just me or is Rod breaking up?
It's like
It's
shifted.
breaking up. Hey, Rod, you breaking up a little bit.
I'm breaking up.
Yeah. Mhm.
Yeah. I'm in this hotel. This kind of, for some reason, the Wi-Fi is a little spotty, and I'm out here by the pool too. So I may have to move. Can y'all hear me now? Is it about the same?
That's better.
Okay, yes, about to go. All right, guys. We'll go around the room. What anybody else think you're grateful for this morning? Oh, y'all still there?
Yeah, we still here.
Anybody
Yeah.
else?
Yeah, we're still here.
Okay, good.
Yeah,
good.
we got you. We got you. We got you.
Well, I'm grateful for the goodness of God, grateful for mercy, and just the goodness of God. God is faithful, He is so good, and all the great news and things that we get to hear from everybody. I'm just grateful for that, and I'm grateful for just abundance and blessings. I'm being alive and well, good health, so I'm grateful.
Good, good. All right. Hey, there's Tina. Good morning, Tina. Tina was surprised. She said she thought I was a little short guy. That was so funny.
No, Tina, that's me.
I thought Rod was about 5'7".
No, you're not, Jim.
I had to look up at him.
Tina's, you're tall yourself. I was like, whoa, Tina's tall. But it was great meeting you, Tina. And Lashri said she was so great meeting you as well. She said, thank you.
Same here.
Yeah. Good, good.
Yeah, I forgot I met LaSharie before. She is such a woman of class. I love, she just, always impressed by her.
Oh,
Definitely.
So classy.
Amen.
thank you.
That's the
Tina,
truth.
you have any comments from yesterday? Amazing event. talking about it a little bit before you came on.
For me, really two things. First, having that follow-up plan with my prior customers, what Paula Snow talked about, just really implementing some of the strategies and ideas that she talked about from the event. That was an incredible, it just like, and then having a plan, definitely having a plan. I have started planning more consistently in terms of planning my week, but she had a plan for the entire quarter. And so, I'm taking a step back just to plan better and just to ensure that I have a strategy for follow-up and follow through with my existing or past clients, as well as those that are in the pipeline, because it just got me thinking about different things I can do for people currently. And the small things matter. Listening to your clients' needs. She gave an example of how, one of her clients commented on how much she liked her lipstick, and she went out and got the lipstick for them. And next time she saw them, she was able to give them that lipstick. And those small things, getting snacks to the kids and things like that. I've done some of that stuff, but I haven't done it consistently. And I think the thing about it is just having that consistency really leads to better results. And, and the other thing, having a humble approach to the way that you take this business. And how much this can be a game changer. I think the one that stuck out in my mind is that couple. They were 5-time icons, and the fact that their EXP saved their daughter's life. They had a child in the middle of the pandemic, and their money was running low, and they were able to take $50,000 in stock options out to pay for their daughter's medical expenses. And that to me was one of the game changers, and I'm excited about what I'm really hunkered down. Okay, I need to build my rev share. That is, I have played with this, even though you guys have said it repeatedly, but that is my retirement fund, and I want to be able to build it to a level of to the next level and help more people.
That's awesome. Awesome, Natasha. How about Tina or Marcella? Want to share any nuggets from yesterday? Any comments on the event yesterday, the rally in Atlanta? Oh, go ahead, Tina.
Okay, so I guess one of the things that really impressed me was the staggering numbers that they talked about for, I guess it was the two people at the end talked about rev share and having over 1,000 people in their rev share group. That just kind of blew my mind. And the fact that you really have to be careful about treating everyone respectful, because I had done appraisals for two of the ladies in the room that are realtors, and I finally met them for the first time. And so it was really a humbling experience just to meet them face to face, but to know that I did a good job for them. Although, and that we're colleagues now, and we'll be doing future business together. So I said all that to say, you never know who you're gonna run back across in your life, once you get into this business. So that's kind of what I got. Oh, did I freeze up?
That's powerful, Tina. That is so true. Yeah, that's awesome. Just like one of the young men, can y'all hear me okay? I keep getting a notice that my internet is unstable.
Yeah, we can
Y'all
hear
hear
you.
me?
We hear you great.
Okay. One of the young men that came on stage, James Massey, very unassuming, guys.
Yes.
Sitting on the front row right in front of us. Just a few minutes before he went on stage, well, Lashri and I, we were coming off stage like a second time. We were on stage for a couple of times for different things, but we came off. I just stopped and I shook his hand. I wanted to introduce him and say, "Hey, how you doing, man? Great to meet you. I just wanted to shake your hand." And just taking the time to do things like that. And sure enough, he was going up on stage. I found out he has over 1,000. So now, you know, I took the time, he poured into me and LaSherie about 30 minutes about what he does, what he did to build his revenue share group. And a lot of that we're going to be implementing. I know, Tasha, I don't know if y'all saw me standing there talking to him, but he poured into us. So that's spot on what you said, Tina. You know, you just never know. You just want to treat everybody with honor and respect, and you just never know. So, yeah, good. Marcella. Hey, Marcella, it's so good meeting you, Marcella.
Yes, good meeting you as well.
Oh, no,
It
she could
felt
talk.
like we already knew each other forever.
Exactly.
What I
Yeah,
think I took away most
yeah.
was also the same from people on stage. I think it was Nikki from the Wealthy Group, Nikki Blakely Simmons, or I forget her name, but she also said the same thing about, you know, treating everyone with service. She also had a lot of people in her group, and it's just also from Paula too, being consistent, having a plan and working your plan. It's one thing to have your calendar, but if you're not time blocking and you know, sticking to your schedule, then you're not going to, you know, have that success that you want. But also when she was saying she worked, you know, the referrals that other people didn't want to work, she was selling $45,000 houses or whatever, and one I think turned into or that might have been you, Ra, who said there was one transaction that turned into like 7 transactions later. Like, you know, you just don't know. Come from a place of service and helping people, and it can lead to other things down the line. Treat everyone with respect.
Yeah, Marcella, that is amazing. Yeah.
Def.
And Rod, Mr. Massey is so unassuming and so humble. I think that's what a really huge, like you would never know that he has 1,000 agents in his downline. And he was like, he said 60% of them are producing. That is an incredible numbers. And the other thing is tracking your numbers. Paula talked about that. You know, she was major on tracking her numbers. The panel discussions were really, yeah, really good.
Yeah, it was. It was great meeting your broker too yesterday too. All right, guys. Anything from yesterday, guys? Anybody else? I saw Amber on. We didn't get to meet Amber. I think Amber's in Georgia, in Atlanta. Amber Vaughn.
Yeah, I think she
saw her
had to
name somewhere.
work. I don't know.
Oh, okay. Good, guys. Any guests on? We want to welcome our guests. Anybody have a guest on? We just want to welcome you if you're here for the first time with us this morning. Marcella, is that your guest, Mr. Anthony?
Yes, he's driving. Sorry, I was trying to come off mute. He's driving, so I don't know if he'll be able to come off mute and talk, but Anthony Williams is dually licensed in Georgia and Maryland. And I don't know. Yeah, he's driving, so his mute is on.
Okay. That's all good. And if you're listening, it was definitely a pleasure meeting you yesterday, and look forward to partnering with you. He's doing some amazing things in 2 states, guys. He's killing it. So he's got that hustle, that grind just to make it happen. So I just believe that EXP is the right place for you, man, and with the dream team here. So welcome.
Yep, welcome. Thank you for getting on, Anthony.
Good.
Hey, Rob, we got Kyrie is on the line. She just passed her exam last week and joining EXP Realty. She's here in the Woodbridge area. And Kyrie will say, she might not be able to talk to you. She might be on mute, maybe driving, but she's on the line today.
Congratulations on passing your exam.
Congratulations.
Congratulations.
Congratulations. Welcome.
Congratulations.
And I saw recently Nicole Nance is official now. Nicole, she's been hanging out with us. Official with D4 now. She's officially EXP. So welcome, Nicole. Welcome. Glad to have you.
Welcome.
Thank you.
All right. Good. Anybody else? All right, guys. Let's get some wins. Guys, what's good happening? Yes.
Rod, hey, it's Lisa Marshall. It was nice meeting you all yesterday.
Please. Yes,
Yes,
great.
Lee.
Yeah, Lisa drove all the way up from North Carolina to Atlanta, guys, just to be at the event. Yeah, great talking to her. She's a broker as well, and getting ready to come over to EXP, Mike and Tara Houston. So she was at the rally yesterday. So just appreciate your sacrifice. Just man, that's what I'm talking about. You can tell a lot about a person and their sacrifice. She's willing to sacrifice to drive all the way up just to meet the dream team, just to be at that EXP Atlanta rally. So amazing. So thank you. Great meeting you too, Lisa. Thank you for coming to dinner with us too.
You're welcome. It was my pleasure.
Yes, hi, Lisa. It was good to meet you yesterday.
Hey, Marcella, thank you so much. Yes, and we're going to talk. Yeah. Thanks for sending over the information for the call this morning.
You're welcome.
I've been seeing on social media, you guys been killing it, kind of closings and kind of close to hear about it, guys, because that encourages other people who think like houses, nobody's selling, nobody's buying because the rates are up and all this stuff. No, we're selling real estate, guys. We're selling a lot of real estate. I got one of my houses under contract the other day, 2 days on the market, about 20 people at the open house. It's just a hot market right now, especially in the DMV. So let's talk about it, guys. What are the wins we have?
And Rod, and just on that note too, I know, like you say, people talk about interest rates, but just like even last year, we had a lot of cash buyers. There are a lot of cash buyers, and they're not worried about interest rates because they ain't paying no interest. They paying it straight out. So guess what? They're out there and they're looking for homes. You just got to be in front of them. So don't buy into the hype. People got some money. Believe that. Yes, sir.
Yeah. Expected, guys. Somebody, one of the young men that spoke yesterday was talking about the expectation. I'm like, man,
Rod, you almost took my words. It's like, what are you expecting?
Yeah.
That was what's his name? He is here in Atlanta. He is one of the icons here in Atlanta. Danny Fairchild. He's like, he expects every day he is expecting a client. And I literally almost after he said that, I got this phone call right in the middle and I had to dash out because I answer every phone call because Bryson taught me that. I answer every phone call and it was a referral from one of my previous clients and that I'm going to follow up with today that they're looking to buy a house. So I'm expecting great things. I'm expecting more listings. I'm expecting, I wake up in the morning just looking for the blessing that I, can be to somebody. But he said that and that thing resonated with me. Yeah, because you took the words straight out my mouth.
Yeah, that was
absolutely.
Just to say something real quick, I was having a conversation with some agents yesterday, and this is part of what I was talking about. It's good to have the head knowledge that, what market you're in when you're talking about buyer's market or seller's market. It's good to have all of that. But the reality and the truth that everybody needs to carry with them is don't live your day like that. Because your expectation, what you're projecting is what people are going to read from you. If you keep going every single day and saying interest rate is high, then you're not going to see a client that wants to either pay you cash or the interest rate doesn't matter to them because they're very financially savvy, that they know how to deal with those kind of situations. I could tell you my own personal story, but the reality is, what are you expecting? How do you view your life? Do you think your life goes by the swing of the news, or is your life going by the swing of your closet? What takes place in your closet before you get out in the day? If you know whose you are and what you're dealing with and what you're handling and that is what you're going to project. I go out every single day. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter what news is going to break today that's going to affect the market. My blessings is already there. And coming from a place of service, it's like, yesterday, I was just so fortunate to meet so many people, and this is just strictly service. I wasn't even looking I was knocking on doors yesterday, but I wasn't looking for anyone to buy a house or anything like that. I was going to serve because there's a ton of pre-foreclosures that is on the market right now. There's 2 zip codes, pre-foreclosure. No, it's like some of these homeowners don't even know that they're getting ready to be foreclosed on. This is pre. So I'm actually going out just to serve them. And I knocked on a ton of doors yesterday. And it was just amazing, telling them the options and the services that I can provide and the kind of results that I got that is going to lead into multiple other things, you know. But it's important that we've got to understand that. That you've got to know whose you are and what you're carrying and what are you expecting every single day. If you expect to be broke, you will be broke. If you expect that you are blessed and you're going to always get clients and people to help and you're never, ever, ever going to lack, you never will. You never will. So you've got to understand that you come from a place of abundance and blessing and project that every single time.
That's right.
It's powerful, guys.
That's right.
The man thinking then is he, guys?
Yeah.
What are you doing? What are those thoughts you're dwelling on? What do you expect to happen? Let's fight on, Jimmy. Natasha.
That's good. That's good. Yeah, this week had something interesting happen. I had my parents, they wanted to move to more of a senior community, one that's like 62 and over, because they had, you know, at that age. And I sold their primary home years ago and they moved to a place, but now they want to get one where everybody's much older. You know, they just want to be in that environment. And so an aunt of mine told me that she knew of somebody that was renting a place because they just wanted to rent. They didn't want to have to buy again, you know, because they're in their years, they don't pick up a mortgage. So gave me the guy's number. I called him to find out about this place he was renting in a 62 and over community, and talked to the gentleman. He told me what the rent amount was. It was a little bit higher than my parents wanted to pay. I mean, it was almost like, it had been about $2,800, almost $2,900. And they don't want to pay that kind of money just to be renting. And so I asked the gentleman, I said, the place vacant? He said, yes. I said, you looking, I said, you think about selling? He said, you know what? I've been considering it, but I want to get a certain amount for it. I said, well, what's the address? He gave it to me. I said, let me run a comparables on and see what it's like. I ran the comparables. I called him back. I said, I said, you know, I believe I can get you what you're looking for. Cause he go to comps and there's one directly above that unit that's for, on sale right now, the same price. He was like, really? I said, so when when can I come see it? He said, well, you come on over tomorrow. Headed over, seen it, took a look at it. And so right now he's saying, hey, we're considering, you know, going on, get this on the market. So he said, you're just going to give it some thought this weekend. But the thing is, you know, expecting, you know, business, even you may be going one way, but whatever situation you're in, you continue to ask questions because you're expecting something to come out of it. Even if, you know, it may be, I think I talked to Bryson earlier this week and he was telling me, about, you know, somebody he's working with. But Bryson said, you know what, I'm already expecting to get that listing even before I even get there. You know what I'm saying? So we already got where we going on a listing appointment with a rental, a buyer, investor, already expect that we're going to get the business or something's going to come out of that that's going to lead to some business. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, just real quick for me to correct something. When I said I went out, I wasn't expecting to get, you know, any. That what I meant is I wasn't going to say I'm going to go get this listing, but it's an expectation of mine. But I went from a place of service, and because I went from a place of service, I got the results. Because it's already perpetually expected, because that's my mode of operandis. I don't know. I cannot understand. I don't know how to operate in any other way. Lack is not part of my vocabulary. I'm not being poor is not something that it should be part of any of our vocabularies, and especially with Christians. It just shouldn't be something that, for me, being poor is if I have less than $15 million in assets. That's being poor.
What's your broke point? Woo! Love it, love it. Hey guys, I want to give a shout out to Crystal too. We met Crystal Barnes yesterday. It was Crystal. It was great meeting you. We enjoyed you just being with us on yesterday. So I wanted to give a shout out to Crystal too. I don't know if she can talk, but okay. All right, guys. Yeah, but thank you for that, Jimmy. We got you, brother. We definitely understood. Powerful. Anybody else, guys? What's good happening in your business?
Hey, I want to talk a minute about that that expectation, because, you know, I expected that this week I was going to get no less than 3 new clients.
Wow.
And I have to say that I went to another appointment with someone who wants to do a commercial lease. And we found some place that we're looking at. We're still looking at a couple of them, but we were talking about the opportunities for the lease, and she had bought a couple of her business partners with her. And I'm talking about, you know, what's happening in the market, you know, what the potential is. And they're like, well, shoot, I need to buy a house, you know, 2 of them. All right. Now they're my future buyers. It'll be simply because we talked about the commercial, but we talked about residential and what was happening in the market. So it's important, like Tim said, to just have the conversation, keep asking the questions. And I left from that to get back home to someone from my SOI that I've 1, 2, 3 houses with sent me a note. They want to help their daughter buy new construction. And of course, I said, yes, I can help. So after my appointment this morning, I'm heading over to an open house to see some new construction. And I was expecting that I was going to get those clients this week. And I'm going to have those clients. They're already right there in front of me.
Awesome.
Wow.
I'm talking about Pam.
You know, that's what you do. It's all about, you know, not
Yeah.
being negative. You know, when you're in expectation, you're not thinking, oh, I ain't going to go and talk to them because they might not say anything back, or they don't look like they're in a good mood. I'm in a good mood. I'm gonna have a conversation. I'm gonna be the positive person. You know what I'm saying?
Right. You be the light.
Yes, I'll be the light. I like that. You step on up and go and take what's yours, because it's just right there in front of you.
Wow.
And can I just say something? You know, I think sometimes, you know, some people may think Rod sounds like a broken record in terms of talking about mindset stuff, but do you realize how much negative stuff is coming against us on a daily basis?
Daily basis.
That is like
Yes.
hour by hour, and him repeating what he is saying. You know, the biblical principle is faith comes by hearing, and if you look at that word in the Greek, is hearing and hearing and hearing and hearing and hearing the word of God. So it's like you got to hear things over and over and over again for you to internalize it, to become part of your makeup, in order for you to start making progress. And a lot of people are not progressing because they're not, you know, really listening. And one of the things I've made up my mind in this next season is like, who do I want to become? A better listener, right? Listening to what I'm being told, listening to and hearing, not just hearing what people are saying, but really paying attention to the words that they're saying, because sometimes our behaviors don't align with our words, and that's a lack of integrity. And so we've got to really be mindful of that, because we can hear things over and over again, but how quickly are you implementing on what you're hearing and really paying attention to it and really seeing, because you won't see the manifestation of it if you continue to rehearse the problems all the time. So I just wanted to say that. I don't know why. I feel like I was led to say that, but anyway, I had to say that.
No, that's powerful.
That is powerful.
I appreciate that.
That's,
You know, because even yesterday,
Love it.
Lashri and I were talking. It's like, are you going to talk about the how-tos, how you did? I was like, I will, but I want to really hit mindset, because we all know what to do. That's been hammered. We all know exactly what to do, but as far as doing it and having that positive mindset, why to implement it, and I had to hit mindset. Yeah, that's it, guys. Anybody else?
I'm stuck right there where Natasha was talking about the things that you repeat, because let me tell you, that stuff plays on a loop in my head. When I'm doing something or not doing something, you know, one of the first things I think about is, what's your recovery time? You know, who you going to become? Okay. You know, just like we just talked about expectation, you know, it is just awesome that we do this and we have an opportunity. Think about, you know, everybody don't have the opportunity to have someone, you know, so into them, and not just someone, but these people, fellow agents that are doing it and killing it in the game, sowing into us, talking about how to be successful. When's the last time you got a job and someone took outside of telling you what they wanted done, how to do it well, how to get your next promotion? They don't tell you that. And
That's
we
right.
have it all. So I enjoy the repetition because it reminds me to stay on my game.
Agreed. I'd like to add to Rod, you said something else that stood out again. And you, the same thing Pam said, the words you say resonate in my head. Cause I, like that guy on stage that kept saying squirrel, like it's easy to get distracted with so much
Yes.
being thrown
Yep.
at you every day. And it's, you know, it's crucial to stay focused, right, on what you're doing. But you mentioned also having an accountability partner. And I feel like, yes, we have individual accountability partners, but this team, this group, it also helps keep us accountable because we come back and we report. And a lot of people, everyone doesn't share their wins, but we know that they're successful because we see the stuff that, you know, they're doing. We post our stuff on Facebook, but it's like, that's also motivation for other people. And it's like, all right, you know, Bryson's doing it, Natasha's doing it, Jimmy's doing it, Rod's doing it, I can do it. And even other people that came up on stage that said, you know, a lot of people said, oh, I have these big teams, but there were also people that came up and said, yes, I'm Icon and I'm a solo agent. I did it, you know, by myself. So yes, have the culture of people around you, be accountable to somebody, because that also helps you to progress when you're reporting back. Sometimes we'll do more things for other people than we'll do for ourselves. We won't just hold ourselves accountable. But like, and I want to give a perfect example because yesterday after dinner, I was about to go home. And then I talked with Anthony and I forgot we had planned to go to another networking event. How did I meet him at a networking event? So it was like, all right, well, let's keep going. Cause I didn't lead generate yesterday, but then when we went to the networking event, there you go. I made some more connections and picked up some more leads, but I feel like that helped hold me accountable by having someone else there like, hey, let's still go to this networking event. And we did it. You know what I mean? So I think having an accountability partner is also crucial. And that's something that you say over and over, but that helps keep pushing us forward, even sometimes when we may feel like, you know, not doing what we're supposed to do on a daily basis.
That's good. That's good. Powerful, Marcella.
Yeah.
I think
Yeah.
Natasha, she had a
Yes.
yesterday after we had dinner, and it had been a long day. I think she was heading to meet a client.
I
Wow.
was.
Yes.
And back to that, because I literally was exhausted and I already had a 1 hour drive home and I had to drive 40 minutes west to go meet my clients who are, by the way, Vietnamese, and their English is really, 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 really choppy, right? So conversations on the phone has been really difficult. They don't know technology really well. So like we're supposed to have the CD signed today to close on Wednesday. And literally I had to drive over there to show the wife, okay, this is what you click to sign the loan estimates. And then I was like, okay, I was showing her how to do it, hopefully to sign the CD today and get some documents over to them. But it has been a very trying time. But, you know, in listening to everyone yesterday, coming from a heart of service really is important, where you're not focused. And I think I heard one icon say, don't focus on the commission, focus on the service. And,
Yes.
you know, truth be told, I have focused on the commission something. I'm like, dang, this is not worth it to me. Right. But, you know, but again, having people around you that are encouraging you to really do the right thing will keep your integrity in check, because honestly, it's an integrity thing. When we don't, our words don't align with our behavior. And so having that accountability with a team that is truthful and honest and integral really will keep, because our natures are selfish by nature. You know, our sin nature is selfish by nature. But if we are surrounding ourselves with the right kind of people, you'll see that mindset shift to be the right place. So we're not focused on commission, we're focused on service, right? We're focused on the things that to do the right thing, regardless of how it feels in the moment. Because I was exhausted, literally. Joy, thank you. Shout out to Joy. Joy talked me home yesterday. Yeah.
See? And that's back to that accountability partner, see? So
Hey,
that
listen, I
helps.
called her,
It
she's like,
helps.
what's wrong? I yawned like 3 times and she was like, you're on the express. I was like, yeah, but I'm so sleepy right now. I don't know what to do. She's like, come on, you're gonna, it's like, what happened today? And she talked me down and she talked me all the way into my driveway. And she's like, get out your car. I was like, I want to stay here and sleep. She's like, get out your car. I was like, okay, I'm gonna get out the car. But I was exhausted. So
I
yeah.
love it.
Yeah, that's what this team will do for you.
Yes, indeed.
Yeah, yeah,
Um,
absolutely. Then one other thing just to say quickly also is this. It's been scientifically proven that it takes about 21 days for you to either break a habit or form a new habit. So if repetition helps you to do that, repeat the good things constantly, consistently, then it becomes second nature. Do it until it becomes second nature to you. Because if we keep, everybody's talking about repetitions and expectations. You keep doing those things that we talk about here. Keep practicing them.
Yeah.
Keep, prospecting, keep serving, keep going out to make a difference. So that, in your heart, your character is formed, so that your integrity cannot be questioned. It will now. It doesn't mean people are not going to question it, but you can stand. And when you stand, having done all things to stand, you know that your integrity is intact. It's extremely important, especially in this business that a lot of sales agents, realtors don't have a good name. Realtors have commission breath. Realtors have selfish motives. It's just what is known in the market. Be different. Stand out. Serve. And if you serve people, you cannot lack. If you help enough people to get what they want, what they need, you're always going to be blessed.
That's right.
That's
That's right.
good, Jimmy.
Absolutely.
Powerful, powerful.
I just wanted to chime in real quick and say good morning. Thank you for having me. I got a quick break. I'm in line getting coffee. So I just wanted to thank you all, guys. I'm listening. I'm driving down about those. You guys were really warm and welcoming yesterday, and I really appreciate it. Look forward to getting to meet more of you and talking more with you guys.
Thank you. Thank you.
Welcome.
Thank you, Anthony.
Welcome.
Yeah. Did somebody else say something? Okay. Man, yesterday, guys, just to kind of piggyback on what Jimmy's saying, guys, commit to change, guys. Commit to change your habits, your old ways. Yesterday, when I was talking to the crowd, guys, I took them to the grave. Y'all remember that, Natasha? I took them to the grave, guys. Committed in a committal service. Anybody ever went to the graveside after a funeral? When you go to the grave, it's called a committal service. You're committing that body to the ground. And I meant to say this, I didn't say it, but earth, you remember that earth to earth, ashes to ashes, dust to dust. Where you're committing, this is that final goodbye to loved ones. What are you committed to, like, burying, to leave in the ground, to leave in the past, the old you that's kind of got you to where you are right now? Are you committed to change? Basically, that's the kind of the point of what I was saying. Are you committed to change? Are you committed to now become that new person? Let the old man, the old you, the old habits, your old ways, your old the things that have gotten you to where you are right now, guys. If you want to be successful in the business, you want to be that multi-millionaire, doing more transactions, being icon agents, earning multiple 6-figure and 7-figure incomes, you got to leave you buying
Yep.
paycheck to paycheck or wherever you are. You got to commit to it. Does anybody commit to it this morning? Commit
Oh,
to
yeah.
it. Because it's
Yes, I'm
I
committed.
love this. Things are coming a lot to life now again. The trees are blooming. Now cherry blossoms in DC are coming. This new life. Spring represents newness, a change, new life. Guys, so let that be you guys going into the spring market, the second quarter.
Yes,
Awesome.
indeed.
Commit being that person now. Commit. Anybody on that, guys? What are you committing to? Because if you stay the same, you continue to do the same thing, have the same mindset, guys, you're gonna get more of the same. It's one thing to know about it, but then you gotta intentionally change. You know what I mean? Go ahead, Tim.
Yeah, to me, what I've been saying to myself, staying committed to getting better every day, committed to the process, but also committed to momentum. Because in this business, you can have a great month, a great week, or whatever, but if you don't keep the momentum going, the commitment that you have, it's easy to get stagnant, and I committed myself. I said, whatever I'm doing, I'm gonna be committed to moving forward, committed to getting better, committed to momentum, whether it's, lead generation, working out, following up on clients, reaching back out to my sphere, doing things for my family, committing to church, to my faith, to reading my Bible, committing to praying, continue to move forward, continue. That's what we have to do while we're in this life. We can never get to a point where we're just comfortable, that, hey, we're on cruise control, that we're relaxed. It's like like Paul said, you gotta press towards the mark of the higher calling. Keep on pressing each and every day. And yeah, someday we might have setbacks, we will, and life will, challenge us. But at the same time, I'm committed to doing, a little bit more every day, committing to moving forward every day, to keep that forward momentum going, not just stopping and letting a circumstance stop me in my tracks and then start back over. Because when you have to start back over, it's like a locomotive. Once it's moving and it's down the tracks, it's hard to make that thing stop. But if it stops, it takes a while for it to pick back up. And that's the same way it could be in our business. And in life, going to the gym 2 weeks straight, you stop for 3 days, it take you a minute, may take you 2 months to get started again. You know what I'm saying? But if you continue on that path, and that's what I committed to myself, and commitment to moving forward and doing better.
That's awesome.
Yep.
Pam said something. She said she was expecting 3 clients a week, and that's what she got. I said, what are you expecting? What can you put your faith on going into this weekend? How many clients will you speak and just
I'm expecting
this week,
3
between
listings this
today,
week.
woo,
That's what I'm talking about.
between now and next Friday's call, guys. What are you expecting? You said 3 listings, Natasha?
I did. I'm writing it down. I'm putting it in front of me, but I'm expecting 3 listings.
What are y'all expecting, guys? Can you this is being intentional, not just hearing it, letting it come into your ears. Oh, that sounded cool. But be intentional, like write it down, like right now. What do you think about it for a second and say, what do you have faith to believe God for? What do you have faith to believe for that between day and next Friday when we get on this call? Go ahead, guys. I gotta take this call right quick. Go ahead.
Can y'all hear me?
Yep, we can hear you, Pam.
I'm in the car right now, but I'm jumping on that because I have already gotten a plan to go out and get some listings this weekend. Saturday, I'm going out, and I didn't put a number on it, but I like 3. I can do 3 listings. I think that's not an unreasonable expectation, that I'm putting the work in, and I'm going out with the expectation that my work is going to bear fruit. On Spring Road. So I'm expecting a minimum of 3 listings between now and the time that we come back together to review what we did in expectation mode.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Because that's what I did. That's what I did this week. I had 3 listing appointments this week, and 2 of them about to come to market. So, yeah, expect it. And I'm expecting more. I'm expecting to double that, you know. This is good. This is good.
The thing about expectation is
All right, anybody else?
it propels you to do the work as well. When you're expecting, when you put yourself in an expectation mode, it propels you to commit to it, to go and do the work.
Mm-hmm. Step out there, number. One, guys, that's fine. I mean, number, whatever you believe. All right, nobody gonna step
Hey,
out
Bob,
there and say your number.
what's that saying that said, if you
Yes,
aim at
sir.
nothing, you're going to hit it every time?
Every time.
You don't put it out there.
Every
Hey,
time.
but
Yeah, but get that number, guys. Write it down. Even if you don't want to share it this morning, write that number down. Be intentional about it. Between now and Friday, man, I'm gonna get 2 clients. I'm gonna get a buyer. I'm gonna get a seller. I'm gonna get a client. I'm gonna get an agent. Make sure y'all start getting intentional about agent attraction too.
I'm
Yeah,
gonna
make
get
sure
an
you
agent
look
too
at.
this week.
Yeah. How many presentations? How many exposures can you do this week? Yeah.
And can I say
Good,
something
good.
to agents? You know, you don't have to have it all together to get agents. You don't have to have it all together to get your buyer or seller. Just step out there in faith and just do it.
Just do it.
You know, even after being in the business 3 years, sometimes I feel like, okay, I don't have this in place. I don't have this in place. But overriding those thoughts and being intentional about overriding those thoughts and just stepping out there, regardless of how you feel in the moment, is going to take you to the place that you need to be. So, yeah, I mean, you've got to just step out in faith and just do it. Do the business, do the work of the business and money-making activities. Yeah, that's going to be essential.
Yeah, guys, you're not by yourself. You're in business for yourself, but you're not by yourself. That's the beauty of this dream team. That's our strength. Regardless of when you've been, how long you've been in the business, you got somebody that you can call on to help you, support you. Agent attraction, you got somebody that you can call on to help you, support you. So, all right, guys, well, hey, I guess we're going to call it, guys, expectation, kind of my word for the day, expected, but put the work in, guys. Write that number down. Like Jimmy said, you got to run for it now. Now it's time to take action to move toward it. 3 listings. What's the activities you're going to put behind it? You're looking for it. You're searching for it. You're hunting for it. It's coming, but you got to take some action. You got to do something too. You can't just stay in the house and just wait for the phone to ring. You want to do something too.
I think that's saying is if your phone is ringing, pick it up. And if your phone is not ringing, pick it up. You have to make calls to, you know, intentionally reach out to people. And if it is ringing,
Right.
pick it up and talk to whomever. Like Natasha just said, when her phone rang, she picked it up and it was a referral. So, you know, you just never know. Pick up the phone, make the calls, take the action.
Listen, this is from the Bryson playbook. Answer even spam calls. You know how your phone is shows possible spam. Hey, this is Natasha. And I mean, it doesn't take 30 seconds to say I'm not interested if it's somebody that you don't want to talk to, but it could be your next yeah.
That's good.
I have a question. Yeah, I just answer any phone calls at this point. It's like, this might be my next $1 million client.
I think someone had a question.
Yes,
Oh.
this is Leonie. I want to ask, If you don't know an agent, but you have his phone number, what is the proper approach to reach him for the agent attraction, purpose? That's my question.
James, right, the largest one, and he sends a text, you know, asking, can we get together? Can we talk? Got something like to share with you? Or give them a call and try to set up an appointment with them to, you know, find out how their business is going. See how things are going for their business. You might not even get into coming to EXP, but you know, you tell them about some of the amazing things that are happening over here. I just want to see how your business is going. We have some amazing masterminds, Friday masterminds that we're talking about. What their goals are for this year. What are they trying to accomplish? How many homes, you know, what do you need? Is there anything you need? Are you getting what you need where you are? Anybody else? I'll let somebody else chime in too.
I mean, I know for me personally, I'm not doing a lot of agent attraction right now, but if you don't know an agent or you just saw their card or whatever, it's very simple. Give them a call, send them a text, like Rod said. Just find out how people are doing. Don't even come from, I want you to come to EXP. I want you to, no. How are you? How's your business? I want to learn from you. How can you just say, call someone and say, hey, I saw you're an agent. I would like to learn from you. Can we get together and have a quick conversation? In learning about them or what's going on in their life, then you can talk about what you believe is a value that you want to share. A lot of times we're very quick, and it goes the same way even when you want to get a listing or a buyer. We always want to tell them what we know and what we believe is the best thing for them without knowing anything about them. The conversation you have with a multi-millionaire about, you know, investments is not the same thing you have with someone who's never invested anything before in their life, and they're looking at what can I invest in. So we got to practice to know, to hear people first, to let them where they're coming from. What I want to know about your business. Simple as that.
Thank you so much.
Absolutely.
Hey, I just wanted to say that I like to do things. I like the Dream Team for a couple of reasons. Love, not like, because I like the tribe mentality that we have. We do things together. So here in Richmond, I try to, you know, if I have something, a educational thing, I try to bring the Richmond tribe together, and we'll have, you know, somebody say something about EXP. And so that way, when we're doing a tribe mentality, it's not all the pressure on one person, and somebody else can say, hey, this is the reason why I like EXP. And that's one way that I I think works for me. And I'm sorry, y'all, my voice is like crazy this morning.
That's all right.
I think that's because you was talking me home so much
We
last
enjoy
night.
collaborating with you. Guys, we have an amazing team, guys. You got to know what you have. And, you know, just even being there at the Atlanta rally, I know the Wealthy Group is doing amazing things down there, but guys, we got something really special with the Dream Team. We got a tight-knit group, cohesive, a lot of believers on here. We got something amazing, but what we got to start doing is leveraging it more to attract other agents, telling them we just don't want to keep it all to ourselves. We got to start telling agents and getting them on the line with us on Fridays. That's one of the things John Massey does. And they don't meet half as much as we do. Literally, they don't half as much as we do, guys. The training, the motivation, and all the education, everything that we do, but we got to get the word out. We got to tell agents what we're doing. All right, guys. Let's make it a great weekend. Again, next Friday, Tuesday nights, guys, Tuesday nights, we're going to be doing an agent attraction event. We'll be sending out the flyer. We'll be doing a Zoom 7, I think it's either 6 or 7 p.m. I'll drop it into our group chat, EXP presentation. And then let's make sure we get all our agents on the Agent Academy on Tuesday morning. And a few slight shifts in the times for our days of the Academy. We'll talk about that Monday with the Dream Team Academy, guys. with the Dream Team. Bless
Hey,
y'all.
Rod,
Yes, yes, ma'am.
just one more thing about the rev share. I did not realize with the rally that we could invite other people. So next time we have a rally here, I'm going to invite some other agents.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah,
Yes, that's a
one
great
thing,
point.
guys,
Yes, that
about
would've
the
been
rally is brand new and it was organized by agents. I'm part of the team that is organizing it. And they're gonna do one again in August, but the regional rallies are brand new and so if like Rod, if you guys want to organize one in the DMV area, corporate provides the support, but it's really agent led and agent initiated. So the events and where they
Gotcha.
landed was because of a group of agents that came together. And I think they started at EXPCon, and in various localities, they decided to establish the rallies and recognition events. But especially because most times the icons get recognized, but those that are producing like Big Red don't really get recognized for their production. So they wanted a smaller scale event that would recognize the event, whether you saw one house or 50 houses. They want everybody to get to be celebrated and increase the energy level among EXP agents. So that was the vision. So maybe you guys want to host someone to take the initiative and do something in the DMV area for the EXP agents in the area. But honestly, it was an amazing event. And originally, Tina, the plan was not to invite outside people because they didn't want it to be taken over by certain core groups that will invite 50 people and not enough room for the EXP agents.
Okay.
But then last week they opened it up to outside agents. So that's kind of the story behind that.
Okay, thanks.
Awesome. All right, guys. Well, thank you, everybody. So I don't know if you're there now, but thank you. Great. Congratulations, Kyra. You're going to be having an event today, or is it today? I think today or the weekend.
Yes, sir,
And who
today.
else?
Thank you.
All right. Yeah. Saw that. Congratulations. All right, guys. Have a blessed weekend. Make sure y'all go to church on Sunday. I'll be there.
Safe
All right.
travels back
So,
home, Rod. See you
Thank
in
Yes,
you.
safe
luxury.
travels. Bye, y'all.
Safe travels.
Bye.
All right, guys.
Thank
Bye,
you.
everybody. Have a great weekend.
You
Thank
too.
you.
Thank you.
All right.